Not every court trial moment can be captured, but these shocking court moments captured on camera during trials highlight what no one could ever imagine. In this video, we'll uncover 3 of the most shocking moments. Beware, these incidents reveal just how dramatic and surprising the pursuit of justice can be. In February 2022, the quiet town of Green Bay, Wisconsin was rocked by an unimaginable crime. Taylor Schabusiness, a 25-year-old woman, was arrested and charged with the murder and dismemberment of her acquaintance, 24-year-old Shad Tyrion. According to reports on the night of the incident, Taylor and Shad were in the basement of a home engaging in sexual acts and drug use, specifically methamphetamine. What followed was a series of horrific events that would leave the community in shock.
Is there any type of sexual contact? You know, obviously the dildo and stuff, but...
I grinded on him, I put the dick in his ass.
You grinded on?
Yeah.
Schabusiness allegedly strangled Tyrion with a chain during a drug-fueled sexual encounter. She then dismembered his body, scattering parts around the house.
There was a human head. There was genitalia in the bucket.
Let me stop you there. What do you mean genitalia?
What I would recognize as a penis and testicles.
The gruesome scene was discovered by the authorities, leading to her immediate arrest.
Business had blood on her hands when she was arrested.
You got blood on your hands here, blood on your hands.
Okay, what other items were in the bucket?
There was remains, 2 different specific types of remains that I observed.
What kind?
There was a human head. There was genitalia in the bucket.
Let me stop you there. What do you mean genitalia?
What I would recognize as a penis and testicles.
And were they laying underneath the head?
They were visible after the head was removed, yes.
What else did you see?
I observed a black Miracle 3 kitchen blade knife that was removed. Kitchen knife. I observed a yellow pocket knife, I guess for best description of the pocket knife with a yellow handle. There was like a head of a razor, like a shaving razor blade, a nail, Jolly Rancher, and there was a flesh material that the doctor just described as a flesh material.
Blood in the bucket as well?
There was blood in the bucket.
As the investigation unfolded, Taylor Schabusiness was brought to court to face her charges. Her courtroom behavior has drawn significant attention and added a layer of complexity to this already disturbing case. Schabusiness's interactions with her legal team were also notable. At one point, she was seen conversing animatedly with her attorney, further fueling public curiosity and speculation about her mental state. The main highlight of the proceeding happened when Schabusiness attacked her lawyer and had to be subdued by 2 officers.
You went off on your attorney, Taylor. You went crazy on your attorney.
Reacting to the situation in court, Shad's uncle Kelly Tyrion wished Taylor the worst sentence possible because there was no excuse for such a gruesome act. He also termed her action as horrific and cowardly.
Yourself out there, and if you take the path to go get the help, you wouldn't be in this situation right now. None of us would be in this situation. But to take the cowardly path that you did, and to make other people suffer because you were suffering, is pretty shitty.
Surprisingly, Shad's father, Michael Tyrion, forgave the culprit for what she had done to his son and hoped that her time in prison would give her time to reflect on what she had done and come out a better person.
So Tyrion, go ahead. Taylor, I just wanted to say that I forgive you for what you done to my son. And yeah, you made a bad choice. Now you have to live with it.
He also pleaded with the judge to go easy on her sentence.
I'm going to ask the judge if you can, if she can see the streets again sometime, It may not be soon, but I believe everybody makes bad choices, and maybe not to this scale, but I think there's a lot of hope for you. You can make use of your time and be a better person.
Taylor Schabusiness was found guilty on all charges and given a life sentence for the act. In this next story, you might wonder how stupid the culprits are. In 2017, the peaceful community of Wilbur, Nebraska was shaken by the gruesome murder of 24-year-old Sydney Loof. Aubrey Trail, along with his girlfriend Bailey Boswell, was charged with her brutal death. Sydney Loof, a young woman with a bright future, went missing after a Tinder date with Boswell. Her dismembered remains were found in garbage bags scattered along a rural road, leading investigators to Trail and Boswell. Before this, Trail and Boswell posted videos on social media to deny their involvement in Loof's disappearance.
Including Lincoln and Omaha and probably several other places. This is Aubrey Trail and this is Bailey Boswell. I guess y'all also know her as Audrey.
I guess I just want the family to know that I'm truly sorry and I didn't have anything to do with this, and I hope that Sydney is found very soon. She is a sweet, amazing girl.
Trail and Boswell were accused of luring Loof to their apartment, where she was killed and dismembered. The investigation revealed that the couple had planned the murder in advance, making the crime even more horrifying.
In the process, Sydney Loof died. There was lots of violent sex involved. There was strangulation involved. It was not supposed to go as far as it did, but it did.
The arrest of Trail and Boswell sent shockwaves through the community. Both suspects faced charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and improper disposal of human remains. As the trial began, Aubrey Trail's courtroom behavior captured widespread attention. His erratic and often dramatic reactions became a focal point of media coverage. During the proceedings, Trail exhibited a range of behaviors. At times, he appeared agitated and would loudly interrupt the court, proclaiming his innocence and making bold statements.
Go ahead.
First, I would like to say that even though I have to direct my statement to the court, I understand that it's not for the court, it's for Sydney Loof's family. And I also want you to know that my attorneys could only defend me on what I told them, and I think they did a great job at that, but they could only work with what I told them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I guess last request is, I don't want to do this like a coward. Is there any way that I can come to that side of the table and face the Loof family when I read this statement to them?
No, sir, you need to stay where you are.
Yes, ma'am.
In one shocking moment, Trail slashed his own throat with a razor blade in the courtroom, an apparent suicide attempt that resulted in a brief hospitalization. This act left many questioning his mental stability. Throughout the trial, Trail's interactions with his attorneys and outbursts in court painted a picture of a man desperate and unpredictable. His behavior only added to the drama of an already intense trial.
Bailey is innocent, and I curse you all.
Stop recording.
Ultimately, Aubrey Trail was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to death.
Opposed by the panel on count 1, murder in the first degree, a class 1 felony. The defendant is sentenced to death.
Bailey Boswell, his accomplice, was also found guilty and awaits her sentencing. This next story might blow your mind. In 2019, Willie Antoine Fields was brutally murdered. Lindy Lamont Jones confesses to shooting Willie once in the head and 3 times in the back. Jones, along with his brother, then disposed of Willie's body in a wooded area. During the sentencing hearing for Jones, emotions ran high. Willie's mother, Angela Fields, could not contain the grief of losing her only child as she burst into tears.
I just want to let you know what they took from me. They took away my only child.
Willie's father, Willie Clay Fields, was present in the courtroom, struggling with the unbearable grief of losing his son. As Jones awaited his sentence, Willie Clay Fields could no longer contain his pain and anger. He lunged at Lindsey Jones, tackling him to the ground. The courtroom erupted in chaos as officers intervened to separate the two men.
It's so hard.
Sir, back off, back off, sir, back off, back off, back off, sir. Back off.
Despite the emotional outburst, Jones chose not to press charges against Willie Clay Fields. However, Fields was still charged with contempt of court and third-degree assault and battery. His lawyer emphasized the profound grief and emotional turmoil that led to his actions, seeking understanding and compassion from the public. Lindy Jones was sentenced to 35 years imprisonment, while his brother Jalen was sentenced to 6 years in juvenile prison. And that is it, guys. Let us know in the comments section which of these courtroom moments blew your mind. See you again.